Hey, what's up everybody? This is Sean again. I'm coming on to go over a couple things with you about 2K16. I'm doing this on the PS4, though I'd imagine all the settings and adjustments are just the same on whatever console you may be playing it on. I wanted to show you how to affect the gameplay directly. Me, myself, once I started playing this game, I just felt like it was too restricted. There's so many things that didn't let you do. The flow of the game didn't feel so great to me. And this is a video game, so it's fantasy, right? I mean, to say let's make it really realistic is great, but if you're going to struggle to knock down wide open jump shots at times, and you can't hardly throw a dunk down in the lane, that makes it a little boring. So if you too were a little disappointed with the way the game played, and you would like to play it a bit more up-tempo and make more plays, this is how you'll do it. First of all, you're going to go down to features and options, and there's a couple different things you can do here. You go up to options. Of course, you have the gameplay settings. I like to play 7-minute quarters. I like to play with fatigue and injury off. The reason being, you know, at times it may be fun to play with them on and you utilize your bench, but whenever I'm playing the game, I want to play with my favorite players. I want to experience them, not a bunch of guys coming off the bench. So I'll bring them in when needed, but otherwise I'd prefer to play with the stars. So I turn those off myself. I put the game speed up to 51. It's only one notch. That allows it to be a little more free-flowing and quicker moving, so that also so the computer doesn't sit just holding the ball until 5 seconds left on the shot clock every time before they shoot it, which can be annoying. And then the biggest thing you can do to affect the gameplay is come over here to user/computer sliders. Now you could set these, you could choose to set these any way you want, and they, once you move over, they move by one notch at a time. Me, myself, this is where I currently have my sliders, although you can come and mess with them however you want. Maybe you feel you only want to move them up a couple notches and see how that works for you, and then come back. If it's not enough, boost them up. Maybe you want to move them up to where mine are and go and play with them. If you feel it's too easy, you can come back and bring them down a notch or two. This is my settings. I keep the shooting success on 55 for everything as opposed to 50. My layup success and dunk and traffic success at a 59. The dunk traffic frequency I put up to a 69, being that I want to be able to dunk in traffic. I want to be able to come down the lane and dunk on someone every once in a while. Now believe me, 69 as opposed to a 50 may seem quite high, but it's really not that bad. Sorry about that. Also, I apologize for any glares on the screen, guys. I have skylights in here, so there is a couple glares in here, but it's not too bad. Anyway, yeah, that dunk in traffic frequency is pretty important if you're looking to be able to dunk in the lane. Once again, turn it up to where you feel comfortable. But you can affect all these different areas as you see, offensively, defensively, and the attributes. Now the attributes aren't going to directly affect the gameplay a whole lot. What they are going to do is it's going to make you more apt to be able to handle the ball better, or jump higher for a rebound or a block shot or on a dunk attempt. I like to turn these things up. Also, your offensive and defensive consistency and awareness are pretty big. I've had them on 60. Turning these up, it is going to help your computer control players to get in position a little better, you know, to be where you expect them to be. Unfortunately, one thing I will say about this version of 2K, being NBA 2K16, is that the guys don't run to the three-point line like they should. Far too often, they hang back about 6 feet or further behind the three-point line, you go to kick it out and a guy is standing way far back there to where if you just want to catch and shoot, I mean, good luck making that shot, because if you're 6-7 feet behind the three-point line, I mean, come on, you're basically at half court. I mean, it's nearly an impossible shot to make. So that makes it very difficult. That can be frustrating. Although, if you come and you mess with these adjustments, it will help and make them get in a position more often. So, anyway, like I said, I myself like the settings I have. You're going to be much more likely to knock down the shots that you would expect to make. I wouldn't turn them up any further than where I have them, because at that point, you're making it very nearly automatic. And like I say, if you were to do my settings and you felt that it made it too easy or something, you can always come back and lower them back down and then save it that way and try it again. But if you're looking to get a more up-tempo gameplay and more freedom on the court, this is where you're going to do it. This is where you're going to make it happen.